So I've spoken in the past about Trump and white supremacy and how we can't look at white supremacist actions as crimes. I was talking about Buffalo when I spoke on that the first time, but now I'm talking about Trump and Trump's comments on the FBI raid on his residence in Margalo and saying the judge needs to recuse himself, all this kind of BS. Um, it's dangerous. Trump has led the country into a dangerous direction by the narrative he's given on all of his crimes. Instead of him, being legitimate and saying these are my problems, these are not like my personal life and my political life are two different things. And instead, Trump has he has presented forward his issues as their issues. They're not after me; they're after you. And he said that. Um, I think that we have to realize with Trump that context. He said evidently to his aides in regard to secret documents that he had at his residence, they're not their documents, they're my documents, which would intimate that I broke the law and I'm down for my crimes. Now we know in reality he has changed his story 3 or 4 times. He said first that he didn't have the documents. Then he said, if I have them, I declassified them. And now he's saying that they were planted. And I don't even know where we're at now. He's changed the story many times. I think that overall with Trump, we always talk about how like, man, he's so dumb and how it's so easy. It's been so easy for him to do things, and he does stuff the wrong way. And you're like, why would he do it? Why is he doing things so like dumb and in such an inflammatory manner? Well, it's very simple. Trump's trying to normalize fascism. I said this in the beginning when he was in office. His whole stick is about normalizing fascism. And gay slurs and racist stuff and anti-Muslim stuff. This is all about normalizing it. It's okay. The violence at his rallies, and all of this stuff. It's about normalizing a way of thinking. I don't believe Trump wants to go to prison, and I don't believe anybody that works for him wants to go to prison. But I think that they walk a thin line. Like if I get accused of something, I don't want to go to prison. Like I don't want to go to jail. His thing is, it's a normalization of, like basically, if you accuse Trump of something, he's saying, yeah, I did it. I am this. But you're gonna have to like find a jury to convict me of it. Does that make sense? Like I did it, but is it a crime? I mean, I watched the other Republican guy come on Meet the Press, one of those shows, talk to a lady, and he was just talking about how they were in his house 9 hours and all this stuff. Wait a minute. I thought about it. That's not that long. Think about it. Think about this. You know how big Margalo is? He had a lawyer lie and say that all the documents were turned in when they weren't. In my mind, they may not have found everything. And so, you're only going to get one chance. You're not going to be able to come back. Oh, we didn't get, let's come back. Can we come back next Tuesday? Okay. They're not going to do that. You don't get that many chances to go to folks' houses with a warrant. Because if you do it again, they're going to be like, it was a fishy extradition. No. Also, when cops get a warrant, they can generally go further. Like, what that Republican guy was talking about, he was saying, like, that would be like if the police came and said, we're looking for Joe. Is he in my apartment? I said, yeah, you can search. If the police came in here and sit here 9 hours, I'd be irritated. I would be like, please leave. But if they get a warrant, they can go much deeper with their search. That's how it works. This wasn't a peaceable thing. They had subpoenaed his records. He was not being compliant with the court. He was not being compliant with the Justice Department. and they got the warrant. You know, that's what that was. Um, I think that uh, I just wanted to present that just in looking at Trump and his problem with lawyers and all this stuff. That I don't think that Trump is so much dumb, because like I said, me and everyone I know is like we wouldn't want to go to prison. Well, that's because we're not fascists. Even if we did something bad, it would be for a reason. You know, he's trying to bring up, him and people around him are trying to bring about a way of thinking, justifying a way of thinking, and rolling back history and rolling back social progress. That's why everywhere you go, they're talking about gay people being groomers. That's why they make jokes about women, women's bathrooms, and make jokes about, well, they went to Afghanistan so we could lay the gay flag down. That's why they do this. That's why you can't go on YouTube and read a video, go through comments without reading that, because it's all about presenting this as normal. This is normal now. This is normal, and it's about making a certain segment of the population feel uncomfortable. It's about politics of exclusion, and it's not working. That's what Trump and his people are doing, and it's not working so far. I just think we have to understand what white supremacy really is, and we can't look at it like normal crimes. We have to look at it with a sense of just reality. We have to understand that these are not crimes. These are people who believe they're protecting our society and believe they're under a threat of minorities, and they're at the point to where all the rules can be broken. This is dangerous what they're doing, and they're really putting the country in an unstable position right now by going along with Trump's lies. On January 6th, on this recent search, on, throwing defund the FBI, this is dangerous. And I think it all represents the fact that Trump is above the law. They don't want a president, they want a king. Thanks for listening.